Welcome to Racing to Win, where we go a day early this weekend for racing in Hong Kong. Sha Tin coming up on a Saturday afternoon. Busy show today. Part one, we're going to have a very special guest, and part two, we'll have a closer look at the Lukfook Jewellery Race Day. Got the boys in the studio to preview it all, Paul Ellie and Tom Wood. And Tom, what are some of the highlights?
Yeah, well, we go from the style of Sa Day to the bling of Lukfook Jewellery Race Day, and of course that is the main event at the Class 2 race number 7. It's a good field this year. A Galaxy, obviously a patch of stars lining up in that race. A last start winner, and it was a good move, I think, by Manfred to take him back to 1,200 metres, but there's plenty of chances in that race. There
is indeed, and can you sparkle things up a bit more for us with some jackpots, Paul?
Yeah, there's a couple of jackpots, both in the double trios. The first double trio, 300,000 going into that. That should get to the 3 million mark. And a bigger one in the fifth double trio, $1 million going into that. So that should get over the 8 million mark. So there's plenty of sparklers there.
Nice. That's what we like to hear. Here are the meeting details for Saturday. We've got both courses in use, and it's a regular start time of 1 o'clock. We'll feature race number 7 on part 2 of the show, the Class 2 over the 1,200 metres. Time now to welcome in our special guest for Racing to Win. It's Karis Teetan.
It's ensued, and Karis Teetan in front, in the purse, and wins the purse. Patch of Theta, though, takes over now from Drombeg Benner. Patch of Theta and Karis Teetan are going to jog it. It's Ka Ying rising. Karis has to get busy. He's a length over Helios Express. 1,400 metres. No worries. Ka Ying rising wins it. And Encountered drives it, all of them happy together. Encountered's won it again. Encountered for Karis Teetan.
And the man himself joins us on Racing to Win. Karis, welcome back to the show. Thanks for your time. This is a race, the ladies' purse, that both you and Encountered are getting pretty used to winning.
Yes, hi Mark. Thank you very much for having me. Yeah, it was a nice weekend last weekend, winning the Sasa Ladies Purse for once again, and to do it on Encountered was, more special.
We'll talk about your relationship more with Brett shortly, but he has this horse absolutely flying at the moment.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it proved that he's sort of got the horse going again, and he's just maybe changed a few things. And when the horse feeling good, because his 2-run at Happy Valley this season was very promising, and we were pretty confident that going into the Sasa Ladies Purse he's gonna run well, but it's gonna be a bit tricky for him. We were not sure coming back to Shatin how he's gonna handle the track, but it seems like he's feeling so good at the moment, and as you see, the way he finished off that race was really good.
Brett Crawford, great start to Hong Kong. How far back do you two go through your days in Mauritius and more in particular South Africa?
Yeah, well, when I finished my apprenticeship in Cape Town, I rode about a year and a half, I think, for Joey Ramsden and Glenn Cotson. And then of course, Brett asked me to come and ride track work one day, just randomly. And it was, I think I was 17 or 18. And the first horse he put me on was Jackson. And since then, I rode for him. I was stable jockey for a good couple of years. And he was the last person I rode for when I moved to Hong Kong. So he's been a great part of my life, great mentor. Like I said on Sunday after the interview, he's actually helped me to get where I am today.
It's a bit of a family affair over at the stable at the moment too. Your brother works there. Does he take any credit for the wins, Mervyn?
Well, Mervyn takes credit for everything, so even if he's not doing much work. But yeah, it's good to have a good team. I think with Brett also, like with me and Brett, our connection, and with Mervyn there, it's good to have someone that you can reliable on and help where we can in the stable.
It's a really competitive season on the premiership this year, Karis. Are you happy with how things are going? Because it's such a talented roster at the moment.
Yeah, Mark. Every season gets hard in Hong Kong. You just need to try, work hard every season and try to improve. It's on small things, big things, but like you say, this season is very hard. There's a lot of good jockeys, and there's more jockeys coming in, so things are not getting easier. But competition is good. It makes you improve yourself. So I'm happy how things are going. It's started a bit slow, but it's picking up nicely now. So let's hope the winners keep coming now.
11 wins so far for the season. IJC, there's one spot left. You're no stranger to winning it in the past. Do you keep an eye on those wins, or you just wait till the day that it closes and hope your name's there?
Definitely, it's at the back of my mind to riding in the IJC and getting a spot, especially this year because it's cut down to two now, so it's not easy to get a spot. So as you can see, there's some great names in front of me, and I'm not fully focused just on the IJC. The most important thing is to try to run as many winners as I can. I think when time come close, if I'm closer to it, will be good. And like you said, I've rode in it in a couple of years and I've won it. So riding in it will be special again.
Well, it's all about wins to get in it too at Karis, and the boys are about to be let loose about your rides to hopefully add to the 11 on Saturday. Tom and Paula here.
Yeah, Karis, you've got Yuchong Victory going around in the second race. You didn't ride him last time out, but he ran well a couple of starts ago as well, and he tries 1,800 metres again.
Yeah, he ran well at Happy Valley with me. Up in class, it was in class 4. He ran very well, and I thought going down to class he would be very competitive. And I thought last time his run was good, and I worked him in between that, and I think the horse has come on. He's feeling good, so if he can get a good run again, he should be very competitive in class 5.
Of course, he was a Class 5 and Class 6 winner over in Macau prior to arriving, but he looks like he should get that perfect run too from gate 3.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a big help from that gate. If he can have a smooth passage, I think, like I said, he's going to be very competitive.
And Karis, one of the other rides in race 6 is Happy Action. I know you've ridden him on the turf before. He's running here on the all-weather. You did gallop him the other day. Does he feel a better horse on the all-weather?
You know what? When I rode him that day, I thought he gave me a good feel. He's still a very immature horse. I think he's going to get better. Maybe he's just finding the all-weather is a bit more comfortable for him at the moment. Of course, his last few runs has been good. And I think stepping up over 1650 will make a big difference. I think he's looking for it. And like you say, I've worked him during the week. And he's in good shape. And he's ready to go.
And in race 7, you've got Storm Rider, last start winner, quite impressive. Unfortunately for you, you've drawn wide again. He generally goes back when he draws wide. Would that be the plan again on Saturday?
Yeah, of course, we were very lucky last time when he got in and he came in with a good draw. He got the right run, and I felt like still it was a great win from the horse to hold on a couple of good horses in this race. So I think coming back to Sha Tin will make things a little bit harder also from the draw. But again, Hazy is having his horses so well at the moment. So I think, he's still got a chance coming back to Sha Tin.
Your final 2 rides, Karis, we'll start with Endeared. He's back on the all-weather. He ran on the surface going back 3 runs ago, and he did play second. I thought he was a little bit unlucky last time out.
Yeah, on that all-weather track, you have to give him a chance going back on a track now. So I think he's like I say, he's one of my nice rides. I know, of course, Mr. Sai's stable nights, they are coming to form, so it's now good to get on his horses.
Yeah, he ran well on this rain-affected all-weather track, of course, behind a Mark Noonan winner last time out. And then in the final event, Karis, you got Fortune Boy, and he had to squeeze through a gap last time out to score. He's a 4-year-old, so maybe the 4-year-old series is on the radar, and the blinkers seem to work the oracle last start.
Yeah, Tom, he's a horse that's improved a lot, and it feels like he's still got some improvement to come. Last time, of course, we were in a very narrow gap. But I must give credit to the horse from getting unbalanced, and he's still quicking up really fast to get the win. And I think, like I said, he's improved, and the blinkers is making a bit of a difference. And like I say, he's a horse that and the owners will be focusing for the 4 years old series.
It's not too far away, the 4-year-old series. It's a nice book of rides. Karis, is there one you're a bit more confident on than the others?
I think they are all a bit open, but Fortune Boy will be the horse that I'm just looking forward to ride because I think, he's we just spoke now. He's a horse that I think have a bright future in Hong Kong.
Always great with your time, Karis. Well done again last Sunday with the ladies' purse, and best of luck on Saturday afternoon at Sha Tin.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Always great to have Karis part of the show. We thank him for his time here on Racing to Win today. There were some big names at the Sha Tin trials on Friday. None bigger than HKIR Rising Tom, who returned from Australia, and it's like he's never left.
No, he's apparently done very well since returning from Australia. Of course, he had to spend 2 weeks in the quarantine centre here at Sha Tin. I think he got out last week, or might have been the week before, but he's just done what he normally does here in a trial on the weather. He's put a bit of a space here, Paul, on My Wish.
Yeah, he seems to be happy to be home, doesn't he? And look, he's a tough horse, as we know. It's taken no ill effect, so it's onwards and upwards for December for him now.
It is My Wish under a good hold at the line there also during the trial. We're going to hear from the trainer of My Wish, Mark Newnham, after we hear from the trainer of HKIR Rising, David Hayes.
It was an upper class trial with some of Hong Kong's best horses, and he did what he does and trialled like I thought he would. He's come back from the overseas trip in terrific order, and I think mentally it's improved him a bit.
And do you feel you sort of got him right where you want him ahead of his trial for IR?
Yeah, look, a lot of horses, not all, but a lot, when they've had these international trips, they look, if they handle it well, they come back better. And I think he has. I'm actually confident that the trip's brought him on, not taken away.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I couldn't be happier with the way he's going. He's been going well all season. He has his usual trial 9 days out like he did this morning. Chasing HKIR Rising's never easy, but at least it gave us that level of fitness that we needed coming out of it. And Sunday week he'll be there to win.
Exciting time going forward to the Jockey Club meeting.
Yeah, and look, he always trials well, so I expected him to. But he's maintained, from the start of the season through to now. He's probably put on a little bit more weight, which is a good sign. As long as we get through the 23rd in good shape, all systems go for the international meeting in December.
There was some firepower in that trial, and as we head to the break here on Racing to Win, this is the reason why they've been trialling at Sha Tin on this Friday morning. Welcome back. This is Racing to Win. We're previewing Sha Tin on Saturday, and as always, out of the break, it is time for the last run reminder, and you're going pretty early this meeting, Paul.
Yeah, look, Ninja Derby comes up in race number 2. He had no luck last start whatsoever from the draw. You can see he drew the widest and was really pushed along here. He ended up getting posted wide there for a while, did Ninja Derby. When they came around that first bend, you can see he's still, at this stage, 5 or 6 wide. And it took him a while to get in, and as he comes around the bend here, he's still wide. Look, he stayed on. He didn't see anywhere near the rail, and about here, he looked like he could almost win the race. He was challenging for the lead. A Polar Fighter just went whoosh through the inside, though. And a Polar Fighter, to be fair, has come out and run really well on Wednesday night. So, look, I think he's a big chance coming back to Sha Tin on Saturday.
He's backing up also next Wednesday night, Polar Fighter, and Ninja Derby bolted up before that race. That's the last run reminder, early with Ninja Derby for Paul. Here is race number 7, the feature race with Ladies' Choice, who's placed 2 from 3 second up. Invincible Shield has 1 second up. Gorgeous Wins a 5-time course and distance winner. Horsepower goes from the 1,000 to the 1,200. Harmony and Blessed winner in Class 3 at Happy Valley last start. Patch of Stars comes into this grade. We've got Eris Nova, a 2-time course and distance winner and a 6-day backup. And Swift Descenders first up, and he has won first up, carries 120 pounds, Paul. And looking at the speed map from the 1200 metre start.
Look, there's a bit of pace in this race. Dancing Code has led under some quick sectionals before. He's got Alice Wong aboard from barrier 2. Ladies' Choice loves to go forward. He's got 10. He's going to come across. Now, he's going to have to work, I think, to cross Harmony and Bless, but I think he'll eventually get there. Call Me Glorious likes to go forward. That'll leave Eris Nova in a really good position. WizKid, we know he's quite quick over the 1200. So I'm not sure what James McDonald's going to do with Aurora Lady. He's going to have to try and slot in there somewhere. Patch of Stars might be one place further back, but he should get the race run to suit. And Storm Rider, he always goes back when he draws wide, so I think he's going to have to go back once again after that win last start.
The horse on the speed map outside the leader is Ladies' Choice, and Nick spoke with his rider. It's Derek Long.
Derek Lung, you're riding the feature Lukfook Jewellery Cup this year as Ladies' Choice. Carries the top weight, but he's a very good horse on his day, isn't he?
Yes, he's been very honest. And last time he's first up, he still won a good race. And after that, we still give him time to come back and try again and have a last final get up yesterday. Everything is keep improving and happy.
You mentioned the first up run. I mean, it must address the horse that beat you, Tomodachi Kokoro. Well, I mean, that form's very strong.
Yes, but the one who beat him is nice horse and very fit, and our horse only first up and still won the race like that. We're quite impressed and happy.
Talk me through the trial, Derek. I mean, I went back and had a look at it. I thought he ran on really nicely.
Yeah, well, he tries good, give me a good feeling, but on the over, his lock is the best surface, but he still try okay.
And talking of the second up record as well, his record second up, I know he hasn't won, but he's run really well second up in the past.
Yeah, well, but I still think he still will win a good race, and I knew he would draw 10 tomorrow, and I did just still go forward. If Lee can lead, if no second, third, fourth, I'm still no problem with him.
You don't sound too worried about stall number 10. Would that be fair?
Positive.
Ladies' Choice, Tommy's a really hard horse to get past. He does have to shoulder the big weight, though.
Yeah, and that's just probably the only thing. He meets a quality opposition here. He's gone well second up in the past, this horse. He'll be right up on the speed somewhere. He momentarily hit the front and nearly pulled it off last time out, Paul. If it wasn't for Tomodachi Kokoro, and we know what he has gone on and done since. Yeah,
he's gone really well, Tomodachi Kokoro. The thing that worries me a bit is he's got Harmony and Bless drawn underneath him. So he's just going to have to work that a little bit harder to cross him, I think, and that just might undo him a little bit. But he is a tough horse. Which leads us perfectly in, Paul, to Harmony and Bless last time at Happy Valley. He comes back up in grade, but comes up with winning form. He didn't lead this race because it was 1,000 and there were 2 noted speedsters in it. Yeah, I mean, they might try and even press on with him over the 1,200 Harmony and Bless, but when he did tuck in and come along through 2 out there when he did win the race, look, he really got to the line strongly. I prefer him over 1,000 though.
I'd prefer him over 1,000 metres. He stalked the pace here, really rallied gamely when he was challenged there by Eternal Fortune. His peak winning rating last season and overall is 87. He's off 86. I wonder if he just sort of struggles a little bit when he gets to this sort of level.
That is Harmony and Bless. Tom, here is Patch of Stars winning last time. This is on the 19th of October, over 1,200 metres, and Zach Purton rides again for Manfred Mann.
Well, he's a horse that had won over 1,400 metres, and then he travelled into that race like he was going to win it 2 runs ago, and then just emptied out late. But bringing him back to 1,200 metres was a great move by Connections in the end. He was held up in the early part of the straight. Obviously, the horse back on the inside there in the red and purple is Chateau Neuf, and he won midweek, so the form around that is good, and so he's a strong prospect here for sure. Yeah, I like him in this race. He's only a 4-year-old as well, so he's a young horse going forward, is Patch of Stars. So he's got barrier 9. Just on that speed map, he might be one place further back, but in saying that, that with all the pace in the race and him racing over 1,400, I know he's probably better at 12. I think he's got something to aim at. That's a good report for Patch of Stars from the boys. Winning form now, Paul. This is Storm Rider, who came in as the standby starter. Loomed up outside some fast sprinters here, Youthful Spirits and Colourful King and Co, and then held off Colourful King, who was there to get him. He was, wasn't he?
He had a perfect run here from barrier number 1. He's got 11 now. He's going to have to go back, I think, from that wide draw. So, look, I was happy to watch him back here at Sha Tin.
He's 100% not going to get the same sort of run this time round. He was well supported that afternoon at Happy Valley as well. He came to 2.9 in the end off the standby list there. And Aurora Ladies never won at Sha Tin. He's always been a Happy Valley horse.
He has indeed. IJC time has been his time. Eris Nova, Tom trolled really strongly prior to this race. This is going back to last weekend, and this is where they went crazy going down the side up front.
Yeah, they went really hard in this race. So he's on a 6-day turnaround here. The tempo was strong. His last 2 runs have been good. He's been attacking the line solidly here. If there's one horse to roll, Patch of Stars, who I think will be the favourite in this race, I think it could be this horse here, Paul. As long as he can handle the turnaround, he's got a good draw this time round. He's had gates 4 and 12 in his last 2.
Yeah, barrier 1. I think he'll settle 3 back on the inside. He's going to be in the right position. So, yeah, he goes in for me as well.
Good report, Eris Nova. Now, Invincible Shield, Paul. Here he is with Vincent Ho and Francis Loy combining. He's 1 second up. He was a bit disappointing first up, but he went straight into a group race.
Yeah, he did. Look, he'll have that run under his belt. Does have to carry 132 and give a bit of weight around to some quite promising horses, this one. Look, I thought the first up run, even though it was a group race, was ordinary. So I'm happy to watch him again in this.
Well, he missed the start badly. He put his head down and was never involved after that. Nothing wrong with the trial. Haven't quite got him in here. He's obviously got a big weight to carry.
You've got some interesting stats for us, Tom, about Dupy. You need to get out more.
Well, we've had a few roughies come up and produce victories in the last couple of meetings, but it hasn't been a great run for the favourites. I understand the favourites don't win every time, but just 9 winners from the last 5 meetings for favourites. No favourites Wednesday night, Paul.
Yeah, there was none, was there? There was some big outsiders and some good jackpots coming up.
Your selections, Paul?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Patch of Stars on top. I think he's a young horse going through the grades. Dancing Code should be in the right spot from an inside draw. Master of My Universe is a 4-time course and distance winner, and he's had that couple of runs now. And then Eris Nova. 9, 3, 8, 11 for me.
Yeah, Patch of Stars on top for me as well. I think he should get a nice run around here and be tough to beat. Eris Nova, if the favourite is vulnerable, I think it can be too with this horse as long as he can handle the turnaround. Ladies' Choice and Dancing Code settled a long way back after missing the kick a little bit and then was crowded. He should be a lot closer here from barrier number 2 as long as he jumps cleanly. 9, 11, 1 and 3.
Website for everything you need, hkjc.com. Audio and video for race-by-race analysis. It is time, Paul, for your best bets.
Yeah, we're going to go in race 5. A horse who's only had limited starts, the Golden Knight. He ran 3rd last start, and the 2 horses that beat him have come out and won again. So he's the best. And as far as the value play, California Waves went for a gap, but closed on him last time. He was a big price. He'll be a big price again, but I think he could upset. He's an improver. And the play of the day in race 4, Love Together, a first starter. Chill Buddy lost his rider last start, and Sparkling Fellow ran 2nd.
Best bet in the last, Beauty Bolt, off a rating of 74. He's drawn better this time round. Hit the line strongly, set it a long way back last time out. Endeared on the all-weather for Karis Teetan, John Size. Race 9, number 10, he ran well on the surface 3 runs ago. And the play in that race with Kempe's unlucky last start, Reliable Prophet who bolted up, and Endeared.
Best bets, Class 5, same as the last run reminder. Ninja Derby, great winner at Sha Tin 2 runs ago. Stuck on well at Happy Valley. Good draw barrier 2 in form stable. Torbian Prince, Luke Ferraris has a great record on the horse. 4 rides, 2 wins and a 2nd. Draw 6 has early speed. And the play, Celestial Patch, Ninja Derby and Gold Tack in a QQP in race number 2. That has been Racing to Win. The diary about to appear, Tom, and there's a bit coming up, notably Sha Tin a week on Sunday.
Of course, the official trials for the local horses Sha Tin next weekend. Jockey Club race day. We've got the Indian Recreation Club Challenge Cup coming up Wednesday night as well.
Always an exciting time of year with these meetings coming up, and those trials should be different class.
As should Saturday's race day at Sha Tin. Thanks to the boys and to you. We'll see you at 1 on Saturday.